This is Root Literacy Design, where we share stories, tips, and tools for educators implementing evidence-based literacy. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep helping educators like you. The concept of when to use a C or a K for spelling the sound K. So I like to start this off with a dictionary. You can do this in one of two ways. You can give all of your students a dictionary, which might be a little hectic and take more time, but some teachers really like to have the students have it in their hands. Or you can do what I'm doing right now and just put it underneath a document camera and guide the students as a whole class in this way. You can have Post-it notes already marking the spots for you that I'm going to show you, or you can do it right in front of them where what you're trying to do is you're showing them where does C begin and where does C end, and then where does K begin and where does K end in the dictionary. And so my question is, how many words start with a C and how many words start with a K? And what I'm trying to help the students with today is I'm introducing why is the word cap with a C when I hear K, a C represents that sound, and why is the word kite, which also has the K sound at the front, with a K. So when do we use C or K to spell the sound K? So with the dictionary, I start here and I say, okay, here's the start of C, and students might not know how to use a dictionary, so you might want to do a brief like it's in alphabetical order, so I know C is at the beginning because it's the third letter. So you find C, and then you show where it ends, and then you say, these are all of the words that start with C, all of these words here. How many pages is this? Well, let me see. It ends on page 298. It starts on 166, so that's 132 pages. And then you might do some quick math with them where you count the words, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This page has 14 words in this column. So if we times that by 2, let's say, 14 times 2, 28. So maybe there's about 28 words on each page, roughly. And then we want to do the same thing for K, where we bring them to K. And we're looking at how many pages there are. So K starts on page 247, and then it ends on 259. Oh boy, there's 12 pages. So already I can see if there were 132 pages for C, and these are all the pages for C, and you can just show them. Look at the difference between this and this. Right, 12 pages and 132 pages. So with some quick rough math, if we're saying that there's about 28 words on a single page, 28 times 132, that's about 3,700 words that are starting with the letter C. And then if there were 12 pages of K, that's about 336 words that start with a K. So now we know that you're mostly going to start with a C, but we still want to teach the rule. Like, when do we use a C and when do we use a K? And so this one was C, this one was K. And so there's a really nice method that I like to use. It's a story that helps students understand and remember when to use a C or when to use a K, because we know that our brain remembers stories really well. And so we want to give it a story to hold on to remember when to use which letter for spelling. And so even though C is used more, we don't want them just using a C all the time. So this is something that I learned in Orton Gillingham. And I'll show it to you right now, but it's big cat and little kitty. Now, if you're not an artist or you're uncomfortable doing what I'm about to do and say I can't draw that, I'm certainly not that skilled at art. You'll see my little stick figure cats I'm about to do. But you want to have a picture of a big cat and a little kitty if you're not going to draw it for the kids. But I just grab a whiteboard and I do this in front of them. And they find my drawings hilarious and make fun of me. And I think it's great. And they're like, Miss Heather, that's supposed to be a cat? I'm like, yeah, it is. Isn't it cute? I know. Okay. So you just want to make sure that the cat is bigger than the kitty. So you see like my height difference here to show. And then put the vowels in between. A, E, I, Okay, so this is what you say to the kids. Big cat needs to eat, and little kitty needs to eat. And they're going to eat the vowels. And so big cat's bigger, so big cat needs bigger vowels. Little kitty doesn't need to eat as much as big cat because little kitty is smaller. So which vowels look bigger or fuller? Well, the A has this big circle and then this tiny tail. So that's our bigger vowel. Then you write it inside big cat. Big cat ate them. Okay, that one's done. The E, students get a little, tripped up on, but essentially you want them to say it's a skinny vowel. Now, I guide them toward this by saying there's this little bubble here, but we have this long skinny tail. And the other thing I do that makes them laugh and think I'm crazy, which they remember when we act crazy for them, is I make my hand into an E and I go, I'm hungry. And then they all laugh. And I, for real, have done this with high school students. And I tell them, I'm like, I'm being weird for you. You're welcome, because you will always remember your teacher doing this and saying, I'm hungry. And they're like, oh my gosh, Miss Heather. And I'm like, I know, I'm being weird for you though. So you're welcome. So E is going to be considered a little vowel. And so I put it inside little kitty because little kitty ate them. This is just a stick and a dot. So that's little kitty. And then big cat eats O and U because they're bigger vowels. We have this big circle and this big belly mark here, I call it. And then, that tiny tail. And so you'll see too that little kitty only has to eat 2 to be full and big cat has 3 to be full. So once I walk them through this, what I lead them to is we use C to spell the K sound before A, O, and U. And we use K to spell the K sound before E and I. And so back to our original question, why is cap spelled with a C? Because it's next to an A. Why is kite spelled with a K? Because it's next to an I. And so that's the rule. And then when we go back, you can bring them back to the dictionary real quick if you want and show them like that there's, COs everywhere, there's CUs everywhere. And with older students, you can, if you want, because they'll be like, what about CY? With older students, you might be able to say like that word is cycle. Is it a K sound or is it the S sound in cycle? And so, you're not getting into C saying the S sound when it's next to a Y in this moment, but you might just, you could say quickly, we'll learn that another time, but C saying a different sound in those words. It's not saying the K sound. You could also bring them back to the dictionary and show them K and all the words, that have the K, E. There's a ton of KE words and a ton of KI words. And then sometimes my students enjoy looking at when it, when this spelling doesn't apply, and we look at words like kebab and kayak and karma and that kind of a thing. And they're either not English words a lot of the time, or it might be something generated from a company or something like that. So it's just fun to kind of look at when it doesn't apply and learn those too. And there aren't many with KA. So once you guide students, through understanding C comes before A, O, and U, and K comes before E and I, then you can give them a sheet like this and just start to get them to pay attention to the vowel. And so this will be a C because there's an A. This will be a K because there's an I. This will be a C, K, C, K, C, K, C, K, right? Like just something like this. And you don't have to make it be all words that are decodable for them. Like they might not know this vowel team yet. They might not know this vowel team yet type of a thing. Maybe they don't know vowel consonant yet, but you're just, pulling them to paying attention to that vowel. Or if you want it to be completely decodable, then just stop it wherever it's decodable for them. Just make a quick little list. You're just trying to get them to pay attention to the C or the K spelling. And then from there, you can give them a list of decodable words if there weren't enough on here for them to read and practice. Or you can jump right into spelling. And so when you're guiding students for spelling, then you're going to guide them to do the sounds, pay attention to the sounds, and then go to the letters that represent the sounds. So, for example, if we were going to spell some of these words, let's do cap and kit and kite together. Let's just do 3. Cap, kit, and kite. Let's do that. And so if we have cap, we're going to tap the sounds, k, a, p, and then we want to guide the students to what spells this sound. Now this is tricky because they have to pay attention to the vowel sound that they heard here. K, a, p. I hear an a, so k is going to be a C because we use C next to A. K, ap, C-A-P, C-A-P. Kit, k, it. I hear I. So K is used next to I. K-I-T, kit. And kite will be very similar. K-I-T, K-I. I hear I. What spells I? It's I consonant E. So we're going to use a K because it comes next to an I. So it's K-I-T-E. I need my E to make the vowel say its name. And so that's the extra thinking step that your students need to do is what's the vowel sound, what letter spells that vowel sound, and then that determines if it's a C or a K. So you'll see like some students will do k, ap, and it's just a lot of thinking for them. And so you just need to guide them to, what's your vowel, a, what spells a, all right, so is that going to be a C or a K? And you have to like bring them back to that first sound. C, okay, right, C-A, what was our last sound? P, okay, right, P. So it's a bit tedious until this becomes ingrained in them. And anytime they can't remember, that's why we told them that story. We say, what vowels did big cat eat? What vowels did little kitty eat? And so for me, I just go big cat, little kitty. And then like immediately the students are like, oh, it's A, O, and U. And this is helpful too. In the cards that were shown at the beginning of the video, it's helpful to make those cards be part of your daily routine where you ask the student what spells k, and they say C or K, and you say, when do we use each spelling? And big cat, little kitty. Okay, so which vowels are for which? C, we use C before A, O, and U, and K before E and I. So you can just bring that card out and ask them repeatedly every day until they know it to get that cumulative practice. All right, I hope that this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for all that you do. Be sure to check us out at rootliteracydesign.com for more free tools and resources and professional learning opportunities. And please, please, please like and subscribe. It helps us keep helping educators like you, which we really want to do. So thank you.